We have a population of nearly 6 million. We're the 20th largest island in the world, and these fools are saying Ireland is full. And if you're Irish, and if you were a thug, a mob rule thug, leave a comment in the comment section. I'd be glad to have a chat with you. So forget about your chance of Ireland for the Irish. Ireland for everybody and everyone for Ireland, and make the country a great country. But with your xenophobic attitude, we're going down the drain. Ireland's underpopulated and it can't afford to be xenophobic. Do you want Ireland? This is a message to the people who I'm aiming this video at. Do you want Ireland to go back to what it was like in the 1980s, where we had to have self-aid just after Live Aid? We had self-aid. Do you want to go back to that? Do you even know what it was like? No, you don't. On this occasion, I am very passionate about what I'm talking about. If you're not interested in it, I understand, but this is a little bit off the beaten track when it comes to what the general content of this channel is. I am furious about what's going on in Ireland, and not with regard to the immigration crisis. It's not really an immigration crisis, it's a crisis with regard to immigration. I've got news for the xenophobic Irish people who are protesting on the streets. The Garda should round them up and stop them from this mob rule xenophobic behaviour. I am furious about this. Ireland needs people. Ireland needs the European Union. Ireland will prosper within the European Union. Without it, we are absolutely damned. And if you think I don't know what I'm talking about, I was born in 1964. I grew up in Ireland in the 1970s and 80s when there was nothing. And Irish people, there was no immigration into Ireland. There was mass emigration out of Ireland because there was nothing there. And guess what? What countries benefited from this mass emigration stroke immigration into their countries? The United States, New Zealand and Australia and Canada. Yes, indeed, they benefited. So you don't know what you're talking about, lads. You're looking to get your own way, and you're not going to get it. I'm sure that good common sense will prevail, because I know what it was like to live in Ireland in the 1970s and 1980s. You probably don't. So you're not going to get your way, and I hope you won't get your way. And this video is meant to highlight the fact that there are ignorant, xenophobic thugs in Ireland that want to get their own way. Well, it's not going to happen. The people who are doing these protests or partaking in these protests, they think they're above the law. They think mob rules. Well, it doesn't. I've seen the videos on YouTube about these Irish people protesting against mass immigration, and they sound like thugs. And mob rule is thug rule. Ireland in the 1980s, I've got news for you guys. Ireland in the 1980s was a dump. We had a population of just over 3 million, well, just short of 4 million people. Now our population has increased to almost 6 million. We're talking about the Republic. There's 7 million people on the island of Ireland in total. But listen to this. Ireland is far from full. Ireland needs immigration. The more, the merrier. And these xenophobic thugs should be put in their place. The government have a job to do, the Irish government, and they have an obligation to the European Union. And the Garda, which is the Irish police, if you're not from Ireland, not familiar with what I'm talking about, the Garda Síochána, the guardians of the peace, they have a job to do. And if they need to prevent these thugs from preventing the government to house these immigrants, which in turn will benefit the country no end, so be it. They're calling their chants are Ireland for the Irish. How xenophobic is that? I'm ashamed of this. I'm absolutely ashamed of this. They are thugs. They are xenophobic thugs. When I see them marching on the street with the Irish tricolour, I'm ashamed. I'm really ashamed. I don't identify with that. One of the reasons I left Ireland was because of the fact it's underpopulated. Because of the fact that there's little opportunity because it's underpopulated. Living where I live is a xenophobic country, and that's one of the things I don't like about where I live. But having said that, it's got a massive population and it can afford to be xenophobic. Ireland's underpopulated and it can't afford to be xenophobic. Do you want Ireland? This is a message to the people who I'm aiming this video at. Do you want Ireland to go back to what it was like in the 1980s, where we had to have self-aid just after Live Aid? We had self-aid. Do you want to go back to that? Do you even know what it was like? No, you don't. You haven't got a clue. You don't know what you're talking about. So forget about your chance of Ireland for the Irish. Ireland for everybody and everyone for Ireland, and make the country a great country. But with your xenophobic attitude, we're going down the drain. That's my opinion. And I always give you my opinion, and you can tell that I'm passionate about this. I'm really, really passionate about this. They are xenophobic fools. They are xenophobic. And there's nothing wrong with calling someone xenophobic. It's not a derogatory term, it's an observation. So you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. But I don't want my country to go down the drain just because these xenophobic individuals think they can rule with mob rule like thugs. So there you go, lads. This is Alpha Omega occasionally, giving it to you straight, giving it to you from the heart. And I know this is a departure from my regular videos about Thailand, but it's very, very important that somebody voices the opinion of what I'm sure is the majority of people in Ireland, the people with common sense. And guys, if you have any common sense, you might subscribe to the channel, click the like button, click the share button, but whatever you do, leave a comment. And if you're Irish, and if you are a thug, a mob rule thug, leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be glad to have a chat with you. Join me again for another wonderful video very soon. Hello there.